Hello, and you're welcome back to our channel, Bounce 24/8, where we talk about
It is a
basketball and everything basketball.
Friday.
So we are here
Yeah,
on this
yeah.
Friday to give you the week's wrap up
Yeah.
of all the happenings nationally and internationally. So let's just kick it off with the local leagues.
Before we actually get there, you know, basketballers have swag, and it is a Friday. So I've been trying to get to this movie where
But-
they sleep with the
It's
legs
like so.
like this.
Yeah, like so. But for you, what's this?
No, there's a way they flip with the legs. But anyway, there's a lot of breaking news, but specifically for FUBA was hit financially.
I am not surprised.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is Uganda, so it is expected. but my worry is, I think I believe. Okay, I have inside sources. An inside source tells me that some manager somewhere for specific teams have been swindling money. And to surprise you that this money is really small, eh? But then still my inside source, it tells me that some teams paid earlier before we were hit by the pandemic in preparation for the league.
Yeah.
But then some teams were notified to do what, to pay for this league before it started. And of course, they claim, the person who was telling me that these people love last minute things. But I really don't believe the info I really got. I actually still believe.
You say you trust this source of yours.
Yeah, I trust my source. It's just that it is Uganda.
Okay.
You know, it is Uganda, and anything can happen. Just to tell you, an inside source actually told me some time back, an NBL team that I won't really disclose. That these guys, they actually got funds from good sponsors. Actually, two sponsors. They really got some funds. Money was around 400 million. So this manager of this specific team that I want to disclose, he had a wedding meeting, a wedding actually planned. So he tapped from the funds. And
he got a loan from the team's
fund. Yeah, actually he borrowed from. I don't know whether it is called borrowing or snatching. So he snatched from the team's fund and went and made his wedding. And the most hurtful part was, this guy, he actually didn't invite the players. You get so one of the so one of the player, he was drinking dry in one of the joints, and he finds the manager on Zingezwa. So it is really that bad. But anyway, if we are not actually saying that these managers really did it, but we are saying if you're actually there and you're actually one of those managers that really swindle money, please, when they go. But also we are praying for the D-League teams to resume, and also maybe to get the financial provision, because apparently most of their corporate sponsors were also hit by the pandemic.
Yeah,
so
I can imagine.
So it is really a struggling moment for most of these D-League teams, but we will get there. It is expected. But also our fans out there, please go to our social media platforms.
Yeah, tell us what you think about
comment
this.
Tell us how this.
Tell us about your own stories.
Because we are in an interesting time that there are a lot of basketball opportunities that are invading Africa and also Uganda. And if no, I don't know if you've heard, scouts are flowing in. There's really a lot going on. So I am really expecting a lot. But hey, don't forget to subscribe, hit that comment, and continues giving us that feedback. Basketball Africa is here, and I'm so excited right now. I feel like if Setari is very best, I feel like my handles, they really qualify for this new opportunity that is really going to blow up minds in Africa and hopefully Uganda.
You're looking to be drafted?
Yeah, I know. I feel I have talent. You know how many people have killed on court, like broken their ankles and everything. But anyway, Basketball Africa is here, and it is really an exciting moment for Africa and also hopefully Uganda, because I hope we get a team that really might be included.
I'm positive.
But give us information about that. Let's our fans really want to know what is
Basketball Africa. Just this week, the NBA decided to open up a partnership with basketball in Africa. So they opened up NBA Africa, which is going to be like their arm, like their extension of NBA into Africa.
Just to interject a little, because there is really this confusion. You remember our last show was saying basketball, the ball is like more of the new Basketball Africa. Then there is also now Basketball Africa. So maybe if you can clarify to our fans out there, the viewers, because they really want to understand the difference between BAL and then NBA Africa.
So NBA Africa is just an extension, as I was saying, of the NBA, just to oversee, basketball activities in Africa. Yeah, so it was the NBA's decision, the NBA in America, was their decision to reach out to Africa. Yeah.
But also to make money. I mean, I believe it is
to make money, but to also, because there's been very good talent in Africa. We have very good talent coming up from countries like Sudan and all over. Yeah, so just to, give back. I think it's actually a scheme to give back. Yeah, to Africans. Yeah, so they're going to partner with the bar. Yeah.
So it is an intermarriage. They are cohabiting. They want to cohabit for now.
Yeah, it's a good marriage.
So okay, this is one thing I really want to understand. I want to presume, it is more of a presumption for me. How are they going to engage? Is it going to be maybe are they going to select a specific major team in every country? Or they are going to continue with the different teams that are participating in the BAL?
They're just going to continue with the BAL, as it has been.
But they add some other teams.
Yeah, of course. Now, I think the task that they have is to make it as wide as possible, to make the BAL league, the BAL.
I believe the City Oilers fans are in the comments saying, "Yeah, we expect City Oil to
represent." We can actually take in some teams there. Uganda. I think they can expand the league and make it bigger, and that's one of the things that NBA Africa has come to do.
Wow. For me, I believe already scouts are flowing in the different countries to scout out the notable teams. But this is something that we are presuming. They have not really come up with a definite plan that this is how it's going to be flowing. This is how it's going to be planned. But we might be lucky as Ugandans, and you never know. Of course, in Amo Blazers, in the team.
Speaking of the BAL, a lot has been happening.
Yeah.
So just tell us.
So
is he still playing? What happened
J. Cole, the African in him. I believe for J. Cole to participate in the BAL was really all about business. And also it was really a marketing strategy.
Stand, which actually worked out.
So one of the excuses J. Cole gave, of course, not even it wasn't to me. He said that it is about family emergency and all those things. But then I believe he wasn't really also playing very well. He was averaging 2 points.
He got like 5 points in 3 games.
So that is like that is like 1.8 points.
I personally
and by the you'll be surprised. These BAL teams, initially I was telling you that the teams are not really playing top notch and everything, but now they have improved their game. The game is up there. So right now, yesterday but one, they have been playing quarterfinals. And of course, the exciting teams were the Patriots and the Ferreal D Maputo. And it was 73. It was a tight game, really. Of course, my favorite president was there.
Who is this?
Macron.
But at least if he's your favorite president, you should pronounce his name well.
Macron. But anyway, it was in Ghana. It was in Rwanda, and he was present, and it was really an exciting game. Of course, Patriots won, and one of the exciting players was Kenny Gasani. He played like he belonged, really. And then Mugabe, then Prince Ibe, then we had Wilson Shozabwe, and then also Wamukota. He came from the bench and also gave them 5 points. And then for Ferrovial, Di Maputo, of course, it was expected DeMarcus Holland. He played really very well. And then Custodio Muchate, he also played well, 11 points. Then Baro at Jetty. Then the other exciting game was also Monastir. It was also Monastir. Of course, they won. It was expected. Tunisia. By the way, my prediction. I'm going to get to the prediction part. So Monastir, of course, won. The Monastir won Donetsk That is Senegal. They won them. It
From
was
Cameroon.
It was Cameroon. It is Cameroon, Senegal.
I think I'm not sure, but I think it's Cameroon.
Okay, it is Senegal.
Okay.
But anyway, so it was 86 on 62. But all I can say is that the Nations really needs to improve their defense, because they have that offensive power. It is really there, but it is still lacking. But of course, Mojak Atta played very well. Of course, Ben Romdani, he had 16 points, and then Chris Crawford. It was really exciting to watch. And then Petro Antalantico played SSLs. So my money goes to Petro Antalantico. Okay, of course it was Petro Antalantico. This is one of the bets that I really made, and I was so excited. Petro Antalantico, thank you very much.
You're betting one.
No, for the ball, it is really by the for the fans out there, the Bounce 24/8 fans. If you really are betting fan, this is a league that you can really see. Their betting is just obvious. You can really tell the strength. Of course, there are few games, so it was easy to predict. But Petro Antalantico, of course, won the game. They had 79. It was also a tight game, and SSLs had 72. So Conclaves had 11 from Petro Antalantico. Then they had Carlos Morales. Then he had 17. Then Paulo Lionel, he had 17 too. Then Joaquim Pedro had 10 points. So to me, the best player for that game was Stoglin Ter, because he had 30 points. Challenge is that his supporting cast were not really that helpful. But I believe the next season he will be killing it like a problem. And then, of course, my favorite team was Zamalek. Zamalek pounded the FAP for say. That is now the Cameroon team you love. So for says Ami et Police. So they hit them like a problem, and I can assure you, I am worried. So Walter Hodge, of course, he made magic, and it was 18 points. And then Mohab Yasha, still as expected, 14 points. And then Diabet, they have a guy called Diabet. I don't know why, but he's also a good promising player. He had 12 points. And then Michael had 12 points. So it was really a very good game. And then for FAP, it was Haruna. He had 21 points. The rest of the players didn't really have double-digit numbers. So I really believe that with this and with what they have showcased right now, it is going to be so nice. So
what are your predictions for the semis?
Semis.
Who's going to go through to the finals?
Well.
You have the Patriots.
No, I'm not really giving it to the Patriots.
I'm trying to be low-key patriotic, because Rwanda is closer. I don't know why.
Because in the semis, Patriots are going to play Monastir.
Yeah.
And Monastir, they were in the same group, and Monastir really beat them at I think one of the games. So I don't okay. Rwanda might have home advantage, and also they have a lot of a few G League players, and also. So I believe they bring in maybe a bit of experience in the league. But my man is on Monastir. They have solid defense. Their offense is good, and surprisingly, their players. Anyone can bust out maybe double-digit points. So it is really expected. It is really expected for Monastir. But then Zamalek will also be playing Petro Antalantico. I don't really expect Petro Antalantico to win this game, because Zamalek is also that one game. Egypt their basketball league has really grown that fast.
So basically, you have Zamalek and Monastir.
I have Zamalek and Monastir in the finals. Don't get me wrong, Randis. We have also Randis fans who have bounced 24/8.
I have Zamalek and Patriots anyway. So
anyway, but also the fans can also comment about maybe their prediction of the ball, and tell us which team they actually expect to be in the finals. Because I believe it is really going to be an exciting game. I hope the France president really stays there, because it's going to be there on 30th or 29th. That is when the finals will be held.
Yeah, speaking of the French president, we do not think that he only came to just win that one game. We are expecting a big things from him. We can maybe help out the league, one way or the other.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think it was just that one visit. I think it's.
But anyway, for Africa, really, we are in a good season, and it is really exciting. I know it is time to attack. This is your favorite segment where you Lakers fans go like become a problem to us. But anyway, of course, I just love the NBA. But then, being a Warriors fan, I have kind of lost the zeal and the interest.
It's okay. It's okay.
My English is
there.
But anyway, there are so many games that really happened over the week. And of course, I want to start with the Clippers, because Clippers and Dallas, I made a lot of predictions on myself. And I love this one that I have won it, because I expected Luka to Hulk and show them what's up, because you remember in the bubble, the Clippers actually survived an edge, because Christopher Porzingis really had an injury, and also there was a lot of emotions flowing around. But anyway, you are the California the Kaguru. So take us through the NBA games that really happened, the playoff games.
So anyway, this week, a lot has been happening in NBA. I'm going to peruse through. The Mavericks are coming up big. They are full strength.
I hope they sweep with the
Clippers. They are full
strength. By the way, my prayer is, of course, we might not really have the financial capacity, but I hope really that if Kawhi Leonard really loses with the Clippers, he can think and he come to the Warriors.
Okay, I'm counting on it. I want everything to be at their
okay, so you would love it when Kawhi joins.
I would like to see how it pans out.
Okay.
I would like to see how it pans out. I'm not afraid of that challenge. Okay. So anyway, just to peruse through quickly. The Mavericks are dominating the Clippers. It's and very funny.
Sweeping them.
Yeah, it's the Clippers are really terrible. They are very bad defensive.
I don't know what Paul George is really going to say. Last time he was emotionally distressed. He had the Damian Lillard, that back and forth on Instagram.
I'm just thinking they just don't have the X factor. They don't have that extra.
What do you mean they don't have the extra factor? Kawhi is the extra factor. Paul George is the extra factor.
But they have a defensive rating of 130 with Paul George and Kawhi on the court.
Okay,
you know how terrible that is?
But Sai, you're the same person I have been talking about this, like we have been talking about this like for a long time. Last year in the bubble, we expected the Clippers to meet with the Lakers, because first of all, they are defensively good.
Who?
Clippers.
Okay, right now these are in the playoffs.
Okay, not these playoffs, in the bubble,
not even only in the playoffs, but just in the games leading towards the playoffs, the games that they've had, they've been very poor defensively. Those guys, at moments when they are having both their superstars on court, they are having a defensive rating of 130. You expect what that basically means is any team you expect to score 130 on the Clippers, even with them having Paul George and Kawhi in there.
But you see, Sai, my exciting moment is that they tried to survive the Lakers.
Yeah, they tried to dodge the Lakers. They denied it. And now
they actually succeeded surviving the Lakers, but then they didn't know that Dallas was.
Really... So their strategy worked, but now it's going against them.
I think Luka is revenging on what they did to them in the bubble.
Yeah. And then of course we're having the series of the Heat and the Bucks.
And the Bucks, wow.
And the Bucks. Yeah, the Bucks are having their brooms. They have unleashed their brooms.
On this one, really, your prediction really were spot on.
Yeah, I'm very spot on by the way this time.
Okay, this time, but okay, I expected the Heats to fight back. Hey, and today's game really, it was so embarrassing.
Yeah,
Jimmy Butler 19 points, of course. Then Arozia, then 0 points. It is so terrible. Of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo is really shining. By the way, you were right even about the discussion we had, of course, off camera. Our fans might be like, "Oh, which discussion?" But it was really expected. The Bucks might really meet the Nets in the playoff finals for the for the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. And then also just coming through, the Nuggets have managed to fight back.
I love it when we are having such shows outdoor, because I get to feel the Friday vibe. So people out there are like, yeah. You can hear the sounds. The fans out there might be like, hey, what is happening in the background? Guys, it is a Friday and we are just having fun. We are just giving you a weekend wrap up. So they might be like, hey, you know people be, hey, the Captain, we had some sound. No, guys, it is a Friday. It is a Friday. So like we have a lot of people around there, out of studio, and they're really having fun. I mean, our Friday is like, but please
going back to the games. The Nuggets have managed to fight back.
The Nuggets,
now they are leading the series.
Yo, guys, Friday.
As I said,
hey, guys, I am sorry, I've been taken over by the weekend vibe.
Yeah, it's
okay. So on this one, I'm really going to interject. I remember in your lists. Okay, I don't know if it was you or someone else.
Yes.
But I remember in your list you had Damian. Okay, Damian Lillard ahead of Steph Curry sometime back.
Not really.
Okay. Anyway, me I expected really Damian Lillard really to dominate this game, because the Nuggets don't have.
They are short-handed.
Yeah, they are short-handed.
But
the Serbian monster is killing them easy.
He's doing everything. He's proving that the MVP vote, he didn't win it for nothing.
And actually, today they also had a game.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
They had a game.
They have so the Nuggets are up 2-1 against the Blazers. Yeah, and then of course the Lakers have also managed to fight back. They are leading the series as we speak.
But say. Just I can tell you that, okay, my own opinion, I also believe maybe most of our fans also already know it. Chris Paul is really a very good leader, a good player, but he's also a dirty player.
Yeah, he's a dirty player.
He's a dirty player.
Known thing.
The previous game, he had a moment with LeBron.
Yeah.
Today's game, he actually intentionally, I saw him like, Nkubengwala, I don't know how they call that in English. He tripped him, and really, I believe the fact. You remember that MVP talk and everything. I didn't hear LeBron talking about Chris Paul. Okay. I don't know. Maybe he anticipated they might be rivals in the playoffs.
Okay. But that interview that LeBron gave Curry props. Of course, it wasn't like, I'm not saying he was out of context or anything. Curry actually put up a really good show this entire season. But
okay, my context.
Also important to note that in that interview they were heading for their playing game, so it was actually a sportsmanship kind of thing from LeBron.
Okay,
they actually mentioned Curry in that kind of stature, which I repeat wasn't wrong at all. I think, as I said, Curry, he showed up. Yeah,
Steph Curry, but still my context, of course, was still in. I know this friend because these guys have known themselves.
Yeah, they know themselves
from way back when they were even still their homeboys.
Banana boat. Have you heard of the banana boat?
No, I don't know. Where they have gone to the boat cruise and their families and stuff.
No, you don't know the banana boat picture. It was LeBron, Carmelo Anthony, and Chris Paul. Banana boat is a very famous photo. You can check it out on Google.
Anyway, so what are your predictions? What are your predictions for the NBA playoff games? Because I remember our last show we had a prediction. Of course, I had the Heat, of course, meeting the Nets in the playoffs. But I think right now, I am sorry to our fans, I am changing my mind. Can't a man change his mind? Yeah, the games have changed.
I expect the Lakers to win this particular series that they're having. Okay. I expect also the Nuggets to emerge from their series. I expect between the Knicks and the New York Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks, I'm thinking the Knicks are going to emerge out as the winners.
For that one, I bet it on. I would really bet it on the Knicks.
And then of course, Clippers, Mavericks, I'm going with the Mavericks. Of course, Knicks and Celtics.
You don't know the kind of joy I will have when I see the Dallas sweeping the Clippers.
Yeah. For you're expecting something.
My expectations are
Golden State Warriors. Anyway, just moving on. Just there are these happenings during the week.
Fans,
you
see, it is really surprising and so funny that fans are fans anywhere. But then NBA fans really have this kind of entitlement. They believe they feel they really belong, purchasing.
Just to so that the viewers know what we're talking about. Can you just mention what? Well,
so over within this week, there are so many games that really happened, and of course it was the Hawks and the Knicks. So Trae Young was on the sidelines, and one of the Knicks fan at Staples Center spit on him.
Yeah.
And of course Trae Young, about spit or spat, I don't know.
No, he didn't even.
But take it like that. English is a foreign language. But anyway, so he spat on him, and Trae Young being a cool guy, of course, he said crazy on his Twitter, but
yeah.
But it's really it is really not. It is a disgusting thing, and also for Russell Westbrook.
At the same time, almost.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook, of course, about that same time, still this week. So he got an injury and was moving out of the game. Of course, it was Wizards.
Locker room.
Yeah, exactly. And then this old guy in the crowd pours popcorn on him.
Some Chidwanzi decided, I don't need this popcorn anymore.
Dwanzi.
Let me pour it on this guy. So he pours it on Westbrook's head, which was very disrespectful. Because they're very big uprising. All the stars came out and they were against it. Were like, fans should be banned. Actually, they have been banned.
They were actually indefinitely banned.
Yeah.
But even I mean it. The NBA really has to. I believe they should create policies and also educate the fans, because
all those things are already in place. That's what I'm thinking. All I'm
because fans will never change really. Yeah. If someone has really maybe bought a ticket of $80 or $100, they feel entitled. They feel maybe they are giving NBA money, but then we need to have a mutual respect for the players, because they are the reason we go to the court, to these stadiums to watch them.
Yeah, there is.
But also we need to respect them as humans. But one interesting fact is that Russell Westbrook has had a lot of fun incidents, more than any player that I know.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Maybe probably because of his personality.
He's a cool guy, really.
Yeah, cool. No, I don't really.
He's a cool guy. Doesn't play that team.
I don't really.
He likes to mind his business.
On court is really not someone I would love to vibe with. His vibe is really not my thing.
Anyway, just to conclude that part, I think we can all understand the frustrations.
But also,
we can all just understand the frustration sometimes when your team is losing. But I think cooler heads should prevail.
True.
Yeah, you keep.
They also should show professional maturity. I mean, how you because I saw how Russell Westbrook really wanted to fight. I was like, yo. Because if he had held that guy, he would have killed him. But
I think for Westbrook's case, it was the things that happened prior, everything leading up to that.
It was really frustrating.
It wasn't a one-time thing. It was everything that has been happening. The disrespect from fans, like you say, it wasn't the first time. So for him, he's trying to get them to stop. He doesn't want it anymore. He doesn't want any part of that anymore.
Okay.
So like I said, cooler heads should prevail. Let's all be good sportsmen. Show good sportsmanship. Be a good sport, even though your team is
I love it when I get to engage with the fans. Drop that comment. What do you think? Should the NBA change a few things in how fans should conduct themselves? But also, how do you feel fans should conduct? Because I believe respect, just the way you also said that cooler heads also should prevail. So drop your comment about those incidents and those events that really happened in the NBA. But then WNBA.
Yeah, so just to give you a quick recap of what is happening in the WNBA.
Okay.
So the Connecticut Sun, they finally lost.
Wow.
Okay, they were on a roll. They were having 100% winning.
I think I expected it. You also get exhausted. The team really runs out. You get exhausted and all those things.
So they're on a roll. But finally this week they got to lose. I think that's one of the biggest news happening this week. Okay. And then of course they lost Sparks. The Sparks, they really can't catch a break. First of all, they lost Candace Parker, as we all know.
That's my favorite team in the WNBA.
And then this week, Jasmine Walker got an injury and she's out for the entire season.
Wow!
So any
update on so far? What the medical personnel really said about her injury?
She's out. She got a knee injury,
Okay.
her right knee,
Okay.
and she's out for the rest of the season. That's all that we know.
Oh, wow.
But, we wish her quick recovery. But what does that mean for the Sparks? You know, the situation is just going from worse to worse, like the way some people say.
But you see, me being a Sparks fan, I am hopeful that that we shall get there. I for this season I've really given up.
Yeah,
I am hoping for next season maybe.
Yeah, but you know, keep hope alive.
Yeah.
They shall figure it out. And then also these coaches. Okay, I'm actually speaking from a point of experience.
A coach who was beaten 2-1.
Yeah, I've actually
2-1.
So that's a story for another day. But I've actually, you know, like been a coach before. I've coached as I. Okay, maybe some people may not know as a coach or a junior.
He was a good coach, by the way. Very good
back
coach
in school. So this is there's one of the coaches of the teams.
Okay, that is the Suns. Yeah. Clark something.
Yeah. He body shamed one of the players, which is wrong.
It has really been trending on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah. So really, it's a matter of not being.
And you see, we are in sensitive times.
Yeah, you need to
sensitive times, racial issues and stuff. So when we really get, of course, and you know, okay, I don't want to bring it out like women are weaker vessels, but still, it comes back to the issue of really respect. They need to respect the ladies. Body shaming, what that Suns coach did was really not right. And I hope such things really don't also come to the African League, because these are things that affect our players. These people really put in a lot of physical energy, and then mentally they really need to be sober.
Okay. So anyway, I was
the producer is saying flap it up.
Producer is like, hey,
yo guys, it's a Friday. Let's have fun on set. But anyway, I love I can't wait to have a show on Monday. There's really a lot going to happen over the weekend.
Just a sneak peek into that. We are having our so they should look out for that.
But anyway, there's a lot that is going to happen over on Monday, and a lot that is happening over the weekend. We are going to have fire on that show. If you don't come, please refer to a friend. I mean, we need to make you excited and stress relieve you, because I can't really wait for Monday.